These Hot Idiots is a podcast featuring our hosts, two full-grown adult men. Together, they watch teen drama and young adult-oriented television shows one episode at a time. These Hot Idiots is a comedy podcast and isn't meant to be taken as real criticism. This podcast uses adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
All right. What do I do if I forget what happened this episode?
Did you?
I might have.
I have a relative. Did you not take notes?
No, I did take notes. It looks like we're going to have find a plan B.
Ah, shit, you're right. All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the...
Whoa, your audio cut off?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Welcome
Did
to
I peak or something?
No, your audio just turned off.
I think, well, I clapped. I didn't know if that was loud enough to cause a cutoff. Let's try that again. Okay, like that?
Your audio didn't cut off that time.
Okay, that was just weird. All right.
This stays in.
All right. Welcome to These Hot Idiots, everybody. I'm Megan. That's, of course, Ashe.
Hello.
Today, we are doing The Vampire Diaries, Season 2, Episode 6, Plan B.
What if we just jumped to, like, Season 7?
Just no one knows what's going on.
No one knows what's going on, not even me.
Oh, God. Be terrible.
This episode...
Catherine chooses a new victim.
Catherine, you victim.
I guess she does.
Kinda, yeah.
She's still also focusing on her old victim, so...
Start with implied sex.
Yeah, implied CW TV sex.
Someone's in a bra, and they're in bed together. That means they had a sex.
It's Stefan and Elena.
At least, yeah, it's Stefan and Elena, and they're like laying in bed and kissing, and then it cuts to Catherine and Mason, and they're also in bed kissing.
Making out, and my brain the transition fucked with me. This is what I was talking about yesterday, or last episode.
Yesterday.
It's not how that works.
Yeah.
Last episode. This is exactly what I was talking about last episode. With Nina Dobrev has so little difference in how Catherine and Elena look that it just threw me off for a second.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, no, this is Catherine making out with Mason. Okay. It's
right.
It's not like Stefan just randomly got a tattoo and changed faces.
I got a back tattoo and I'm hairier.
I got stubble.
There's another fucking charity event coming up.
Yes, it's gonna be a masquerade ball of some kind. How's at the Lockwoods?
And Catherine starts asking, like, hey, you got the moonstone? And he's like, yeah. And like, where is it? I hid it. And it's like, why'd you hide it? I'll give it to you later. And then, like, some weird-ass rap music starts playing in the background.
Yeah, because the song is This Is Love, This Equals Love, as it is titled, by The Script. And I vaguely recall The Script being some form of rapper. I think the song you might recognize him for is Hall of Fame, featuring will.i.am.
Hold on, The Script is an Irish rock band.
Okay, Irish rock band. My mistake.
By Danny O'Donoghue.
Do you not remember Hall of Fame?
No, I've never heard
it was
that.
A WrestleMania song.
That's why. All these songs, like, blend together.
It was for WrestleMania. I swear it was a WrestleMania song. It was used in the Hall of Fame ceremonies for WWE and Impact Wrestling. It was not a WrestleMania song. I was incorrect.
Was it Walk Away? The song that was playing this episode?
No, the song I'm talking about is This Equals Love. The song that's playing right now, or the song that's playing in the making out scene.
Because there was a song on that album featuring rapper B.O.B., also known as Guy Who Thinks the Earth is Flat.
No. This was the song. I'm thinking of the song featuring will.i.am.
Yeah.
That was a
Saints and Faith.
It's what?
No, I'm just looking at their album Science and Faith that came out in 2010.
No. This is off of. This is wait. Okay, yeah, that might be where it's from. Science and Faith.
It got a 60 on Metacritic.
Yeah, because the song I was thinking was off of Number 3, which like their next album, and that hasn't come out yet.
Also, there's a guy in the script, and his name is the script. I don't. What?
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know, man.
Okay,
Hey.
so
Anyway, I can't
Elena
remember.
pricks her finger to give him his tiny blood,
Give him a little sippy.
and
Give him a little
I
sucky.
think
from his-
Catherine like
from her
nips
finger.
Mason's neck and licks it or something.
Yeah, he gives him a scratch with her fangs.
Jeremy goes to the Salvatore house and talks to Damon about the Moonstone, but like Damon kind of doesn't want to involve Jeremy in this whole thing, but Jeremy insists and like tells him he can't come in.
Yeah, Damon. Yeah, Jeremy, you can't enter the vampire's house unless the vampire lets you in. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works. They have inviting powers.
I feel like, oh my god, I made that joke back in season 1 with Caroline, didn't I? Because Caroline also ended up in the Salvatore house at one point, let in by Damon. Oh my god.
I let a human in once, and look what happened.
Look what happened. Complete disaster.
Complete disaster. Jenna is chatting up Miss Lockwood about the fucking masquerade ball they're gonna have.
Richard loved it.
He knows that it's Stefan in the building and tries to talk to him about Elena, and he's like, "Oh, we're on break." And Jenna's like, "Right, I heard you fucking."
I heard you guys talking and making out. The guy, I'm a light sleeper. But I'm just gonna pretend like nope, y'all are Ross and Rachel right now.
I don't
She
get
doesn't
that.
say that. She doesn't say that. But goddamn,
that'd be funny if they did.
that does sound like dialogue they would do.
Bonnie's a character.
Bonnie is back. It's been a while. I swear, was she wasn't in the last episode. Jeremy was, but she wasn't.
Yeah, Bonnie's been gone for a while, and she was like, "Where was I? I was at like a carnival."
Yeah, she's been gone for so long because she wants nothing to do with these vampires, which is a fair stance to take.
Caroline awkwardly enters the room that they're holding Liz captive in after she got captured, and she's gonna brainwash her. Or
She's waiting for the vein to pass.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna compel her, or Stefan is, to wipe her memory of everything.
But like Liz won't reply to her, and she's like, "You're not alive. You're dead." And it's like, I'm right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of awkwardness between her and Sheriff Forbes.
I legit don't remember this episode.
You don't remember this part of the episode, or you just don't remember the episode at all?
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
I don't remember parts of the episode because we waited.
Oh yeah, we waited a bit. But yeah, it's mainly just like kind of friction between the Forbeses. And that's sort of going to be resolved at the end of the episode, or well, resolved-ish.
Alaric Saltzman shows up, and Damon's like, "Rick."
Rick, yeah,
Rick!
they're weirdly friendly with each other
and
on
his
this.
eyes roll back in his head. And then they start talking about like the werewolf research they did about the Moonstone, and just talking about like, "Oh, is fucking Jeremy in on this?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess." And he's like,
he kind of wedged himself in.
The Aztec shamans made it so vampires were weak to the sun, and werewolves were like could only transform.
They could only transform when the moon is full.
Apparently, before the Aztecs, they just did whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. This got explained to us by Vanessa, the crossbow lady.
But she did it really bad, and also she shot Damon with a crossbow, so I wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure if Damon was particularly listening to her at that point.
Yes. So the Moonstone will set the werewolves free.
It'll make it so that werewolves can turn into wolves whenever they want.
An at-will werewolf, yes.
Yes, because that way they're not afflicted by the curse of the moon.
So,
the curse of the wolf.
Curse of the wolf. Bonnie sits down with Elena and talks about how she hates vampires too much, but she also wants to figure out where they stand as friends. And it's like, we're not standing, Bonnie, we're sitting.
We're sitting. Okay, yeah, this scene happened before. Okay, before Bonnie, because I think Bonnie, after all this talk, like walks off and then bumps into Mason.
Well, Stefan
has a
finds Mason and they talk to each other, but it's actually like they're threatening each other.
Like giving vague threats to each other. Because
And
now
then
they're not on good terms.
Then he shoulder checks Bonnie on the way out. Oh yeah, he asked where Liz was, and like, oh, she's fine, but she can't help you anymore. Ah,
Yeah, she's busy. She's sick.
you got to do it yourself. And then he shoulder checks Bonnie, and like Bonnie's like, oh, that was weird.
I saw him like making out.
I saw him
with
kissing
Elena?
and that was like,
and that's what like Stefan's like, no, you didn't see it. He's like, wait, kissing Elena? Why would he? And he's like, oh, god damn it.
God damn it, it's Catherine again.
You saw Catherine.
Elena gets upset at Jeremy because she wants him to stop being involved, and Jeremy's like, don't tell me what you do.
Fucking so it's just angry. Stephen R. McQueen just radiates a little bitch energy that I cannot.
Radiates little bitch energy. And like, I guess he's trying to get Damon to help him find the Moonstone because he knows that Tyler has it. What? And then Stefan asks, "Why would you involve Jeremy?"
He's talking to Damon, and like Damon's like, Jeremy's involved. Why would you involve Jeremy? But it's not. It doesn't sound like anger. It sounds like he's in disbelief.
You involve Jeremy?
Why'd you involve Jeremy? Like, of all people, it's a little weenie. Like, it's supposed to be like, why'd you involve Elena's like younger brother? You could get hurt, but it instead gives off the energy of like this little weenie.
Jeremy?
Jeremy?
Tyler is also at this is all at the Lockwood's house, and he talks to Matt about Caroline and how that she's a huge bitch, but also she's cool. And also Matt's there, so hey, it's Matt.
Yeah, Matt's
and also
here.
This gazebo they're at has like Chinese paper lanterns on it.
Yeah, for the masquerade event? I don't know what the theme they're going for here.
I don't know either. Jeremy tries to talk to Tyler about the Moonstone, and Tyler's like, oh, what do you want it, huh? What do you want? No, I gave it to Mason.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks being a werewolf. Fuck this shit.
Fuck that. Tyler with the most like reasonable like thought process. He's got the right idea here. He just wants out of this shit.
Stefan's with Bonnie, and then we cut to like a scene where Elena's texting Stefan about like what to do.
Like, tell me, like, why are Damon and Bonnie talking?
Why are Damon and Bonnie talking? And then Damon's like, come on, if you bump into him again, you can figure out where the Moonstone is. And she's just like, I can't just That's So Raven whenever I want, okay?
Yeah, it just kind of happens.
It just kind of happens. So they have to come up with a plan. And it's like, hey, when you mind bullet me, what are you doing? And it's like, I'm giving you an aneurysm.
She's bursting blood vessels.
In his
head. She can do that.
And also he's healing them fast enough to not have like a Bruce Lee super stroke or something.
Like the fucking, brain swelling, brain bleeding.
And then she's like, it's not only just vampires. I could give anyone an aneurysm.
She can destroy blood vessels with her mind. Bonnie is terrifying. I'm scared of her.
So they do this like little thing where like Bonnie's struggling to put a table into like out of a moving van, and she asks Mason to come help, and he comes and helps, and then he gives her then she gives him an aneurysm, and Damon just runs up and knees him in the fucking face.
He's like, ah. He's like in pain. Boom! Just fucking Damon Bombaye.
Bombaye from Damon.
This absolutely knocks him the fuck out.
Then they grab his shit and throw him into the truck and throw him into his truck and drive off. I guess they stole his keys or something.
Yeah, they throw him in the trunk, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Liz is talking to Caroline, and Caroline's like, it's not I don't kill people, even though like my brain's telling me, oh yeah, I totally kill people.
Like my brain is telling me to kill people, but Damon steals blood bags from the hospital.
And I drink them.
I drink those.
And she's like, you steal blood bags from the hospital? I'm like, no, Damon does.
Damon does.
They take Mason back to the Salvatore house, and then they realize that his bag is full of chains and like shackles, and it's like, wow, this is convenient.
Kinky.
Very kinky.
They don't say kinky. they don't acknowledge that. But it's like it's like Mason's one for getting himself tied up. They tie him up and they put like a tarp over the carpet.
A tarpet, as they call it.
A tarpet, as you do. Because Damon's plan is basically he's gonna find out where what the Moonstone does and where it is.
What the Moonstone do. And yeah, after she grabs. Oh yeah, I forgot. After God, I legit forgot half this episode. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I legit have memory issues. I have ADHD, right. So I don't remember a lot of the shit that happened.
I remember, yeah.
Bonnie,
somebody.
I do know that Bonnie finds out it's in the well at the Lockwood's house.
Oh yeah, so Bonnie reads Mason's mind while he's unconscious, and that lets them find the it's hidden in the well at the Lockwood's place. Which, man, really fucking stretching your hiding spots, eh, Mason?
I don't know. Where should I put it? Let's put it at my house.
No. Let's leave it on the property, on the premises. You know.
Mason wakes up and grabs her arm, and she's like, "Oh, nope, fuck it, I'm leaving."
Yeah, he's just fighting.
Damon starts warming up like a piece of pipe in the.
He's warming up a fire poker.
He's warming up a fire poker in the fireplace, and then he just starts poking Mason to torture him.
when he wakes up, yeah.
Caroline talks to Bonnie because Bonnie's leaving, and Caroline just shows up, and he's like, "Hi, I'm still here."
Hi, Bonnie. It's really awkward. Look, I know what I've been doing. I ate a black cop. It's damn it, I ate a white cop. It's okay.
I ate a white cop. It's okay.
Better.
The black cop was killed by Damon.
I'm getting better at this. You didn't have to bring up the fact that the black cop was killed by Damon, Caroline.
She tries to get her to help, and she says no, and then she says not no. Bonnie texts Stefan the location, and he wanders off. Elena and Matt talk a bit, and then when Stefan wanders off, Matt's just like, "Oh, whatever, deal with him."
Yeah, go to him. I got this.
Damon's just like actually torturing Mason,
stuffing him with a fire poker. Eventually, Jeremy comes in with Wolfsbane.
He's got Wolfsbane, and then it's like, oh, I wonder what it does, and then he just starts burning him with the Wolfsbane.
It's the fucking 2 nickels, another torture scene where there's like torturing him with a plant.
With a plant.
And the pull quote of this season of These Hot Idiots. The show has way more torture scenes than I expected.
Yeah, there's a lot of torture scenes in season 2, it turns out.
Oh yeah, in between these scenes, Elena and Stefan, they make it to the well, and they bring like a real shit flashlight.
They bring like the worst flashlight I've ever seen. And also like Stefan's like, "Why are you even here?" And it's like, "I'm helping."
Yeah, it's like this really it's one of those really big like flashlights that you've kind of carry with 2 hands. Yeah. Basically, it's got a handle, but it feels like you'd have to carry. I have a
flashlight like that, but when you turn it on, it's like you're the fucking witnessing the burning bush, and like God is speaking to you, and you're like, ah.
No, this one, I guess maybe it's bad. Maybe it's because it's like we're in a day shot. The light is just not nearly as powerful.
So they can't see, so Stefan's like, I'm jumping in, and then he jumps in, and then he realizes the water is fucking burning him alive.
It's a vervain well. There's vervain at the bottom, and it's been soaking in it.
He's like, Elena, fuck! It's vervain!
Vervain! Ah! He is screaming in pain.
And then Elena can't lift a chain, and I know that, like, it's supposed to be heavy, but you can at least lift part of the chain.
She's trying. I think she also said it was rusted or something, which I don't
And
know.
then in the background, you just see a sped up Caroline running toward them. Just
All while we're cutting between like Damon like stuffing Wolfsbane in Mason's mouth.
Jeremy looked up like Wolfsbane on Google, and then
Yeah,
he went on, and then he went to a Wikipedia page about it.
He's on the Wikipedia page for Wolfsbane. And, you know, bringing up all the things like it's aconitum. It's also called aconite, and like all that stuff. It's the fucking aconitum, lycopodium, Wolfsbane. Like, and some people think it causes lycanthropy, but that sounds bogus. It's poisonous.
So he's making him sniff the plant.
He's stuffing it in his
He's
mouth.
stuffing it in his mouth, and blood's coming out of Mason's mouth. And Jeremy's like, "What the fuck?"
It's fucked up. And like at this point Damon knows where the moonstone is. Now he wants to know why like Mason wants it and why he's all teaming up with Catherine. I think he brings up why does Catherine want it?
Yeah.
What's it do?
Elena's repelling, and also Bonnie's there.
Bonnie and Caroline kind of help hold the chain.
Except when she accidentally drops it and Elena falls for a bit. And he's like, "Whoops, whoops, whoops."
And Elena's like, "No, we're good. Just keep going."
Stefan's fucking melting.
Stefan is like submerged and is like melting in that shit. Like, it is not a good time for him.
So, you know, she gets to the bottom and hooks him up, and they start pulling him back up, and he looks like Hamburger.
They did pretty good on the makeup effects here. He looks like he doesn't look as bad as you'd think he would, but he does actually look like he got pretty messed up.
The bottom of that well must smell like real lemony.
It must smell real lemony, yeah.
Elena's gonna stay down at the bottom of the well and look for the moonstone they were looking for, and then it turns out that the fucking bottom of the well is full of snakes.
Snakes in vervain.
Snakes in vervain. Elena starts getting attacked by the snakes.
Which probably not all that
she
like.
repels up. Mason admits that, like, the reason why I'm helping Catherine is because she said she loves me and doesn't want me to be a werewolf anymore.
She's gonna cure my werewolfism with the moonstone,
Damon's
so
like,
I don't have to turn again.
Damon's like, "Oh, that makes sense. You're just stupid.
You're stupid.
You're a dumbass."
She's stringing you along, you idiot.
Jeremy's like, "All right, you've heard everything he wants to tell you, so we should just let him fucking go." And Damon's like, "Oh, you probably want to leave for this part." And Jeremy refuses, and then he grabs her by the throat.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
It's like, it's kill or be killed, and he's gonna kill you for chances you get.
That was last episode, Damon. Keep up.
Yeah, this is Plan B.
This is Plan B.
Jeremy storms off in a huff, and then Damon removes Mason's heart.
Again.
For the second time, that is 2 heart removals.
We got another heart extraction on the board.
On the board. Alaric Saltzman and Jenna are doing some flirting. And Alaric is trying to find that sea salt, and Jenna just says, "Table."
Yeah, table. Also, after they pull Elena and Stefan out of the well, Elena, like, slices her wrist so that Stefan can drink because he's gonna need it.
He's gonna need it.
He needs a lot of healing right now. He got real messed up.
When Alaric gets the sea salt, she sees Elena come in, and she's like, "Don't tell Jenna I came in." Then it cuts to Caroline and Liz, who's still in the basement, and Liz is proud of Caroline for being so confident and friendly, and says that, "I'm going to keep your secret."
Strong. You're so much strong now.
And Caroline's like, "That's really nice, but nope."
Yeah, she starts actually erasing like Liz's memories after they had an actual like moment of bonding and like actually being like mother and daughter. And so like Caroline just tearfully like going through it like, "You're going to forget everything.
You got sick. You got sick, and I made you a soup."
And I ignored you, and it's just like setting everything back to the status quo.
I put too much salt in the soup.
And she's doing this because like Caroline can trust her mom not to tell like her secret or anything.
But she's probably gonna still try to kill the Salvatore brothers.
She'll kind of try to kill Salvatore, so for their safety, she has to do this, even though like this is the first time they've ever like really connected in the show.
Stefan comes back with the Moonstone and hands it to Damon, and Damon does something really fucking stupid.
He's like, so well, he sends a message to Carol Lockwood.
He sends a message to Carol Lockwood just saying like, I must go, my planet needs me.
He's texting her through Mason's phone to make it so that it looks like Mason sent her a text saying, yeah, I'm going back to Florida, like career opportunity came up there. See ya. It's like, I must go now, my planet needs me. but he's also got Mason's phone. He sees, oh, last person called. Wonder who that could be. It says like, Damon, don't do it.
Damon, don't be a dipshit. And then Damon's like, I'm gonna be a dipshit. And then he calls Catherine and
starts taunting her. It's like,
Mason,
got the Moonstone.
Mason, you're
Mason's
an hour
dead.
late. Mason, you're an hour late. And Damon's like, I murdered him.
I'm not Mason.
I'm not Mason.
It's like, Mason's dead. I got the Moonstone.
And she's like, I'm gonna like do some shit, right?
Whatever. What are you gonna do?
Plan B title drop.
Plan B. It's like, yeah. She's like, I got plans for like every letter of the alphabet.
I got Plan F, Plan J,
Plan F, and Plan U.
So she tells them they fucked up big time, and also like, so Elena's home and Jenna's on the phone. And it turns out that she's the person on the phone's calling for Elena, and it's Catherine. And I'm just like,
don't they have the same voice?
They have the same voice.
They have the exact same voice. How would that not sound weird to Jenna?
That not sound weird to Jenna?
Although I think we do have an answer.
Kind of, because when Elena's on the phone, it's just like, oh, you think you know me. But you don't.
You think you're
you
so
are
clever.
Lost.
You think
scared.
You think you're so clever. You think I wouldn't find out about you and Damon or you and Stefan sneaking around and hiding around my spy. But I got another spy.
I got another spy, and I also switched the Vervain perfume that you gave her out. So, haha. And then
convinced
Jenna,
her not to stop drinking your tea.
And then Jenna stabs herself in the stomach.
Yeah, it turns out she had been secretly compelling Jenna as well to kind of like keep ears on Elena.
Keep ears on Elena and Stefan to see what they're doing.
That might explain the phone call too.
It's still okay, so let's say hypothetically I call Jenna and there's and you're also me, we're the same.
Yeah, where it's two versions of me. One is evil me, and I'm calling you, but it's evil me calling you.
Yeah, how would I know that specifically the trigger to activating Evil Mega Fighter is answering the phone? And me, for some reason, not assuming it's regular Mega Fighter.
also, you don't even answer me when I call you anyway. So on the, he gave me his number. The one time I call him,
I forgot your number. Okay, you're on my contacts. I just didn't.
Yeah. The one time I call him because I'm worried about him because he was having some sort of health issue. I was like, shit, is he gonna be okay?
Oh, I think was it when I nearly choked to death?
It was I think maybe no. I remember it was after work. So why did you call me? I think it was when you were having some sort of concussion.
Yeah, I got a concussion at work.
Yeah, you got a concussion at work, and I was and it's the whole thing was just nerve wracking.
Well,
and that's why I called.
That was the day someone fucking hung themselves in the hospital room next to me, and I was like, what the fuck?
Absolutely crazy time.
Yeah, 3 people had to hold him down, and then he got up, he started punching people, and I was just sitting watching fucking baseball, and I'm like, what is happening out there? I don't...
Yeah.
That is the worst hospital I've ever been in.
That was his worst trip to the hospital. But yeah,
I thought this
so,
would be the end of the episode, but it just cuts to commercial, and then we cut back, and they're in the hospital, and Jen is fine.
yeah.
Well,
Jenna, by the way, stabbed herself right in the fucking stomach on command. So I think she might have just been compelled, like, through the phone. I didn't know you could do that. I thought.
I know you have to compel her face to face. I guess
Yeah,
she
what the
compelled
fuck?
her back when. She compelled her back when, like, she was in the house. I don't.
Maybe, I don't know. Does she just have like the power to hold, like? I guess because she's really strong because she drinks human blood. Her compulsion can like
Does it have like a
work over the
time
phone?
thing?
I don't know. Is there like? It's not like hypnotism where if you say a specific a specific code word, they'll be under your control.
There's this weird thing where they're at the hospital and they say that, Jenna's gonna pull through, and Jeremy asks Elena about Catherine. What?
I didn't know he knew.
Who told Jeremy about Catherine? When did that happen?
Why do we keep telling Jeremy things off screen?
Why do we keep telling Jeremy things when he's not on screen?
Guys,
Stop telling Jeremy everything. Fuck. Jeremy gets mad. Storms
and he
off.
says he's gonna kill Elaine. He's gonna kill Catherine. He's not gonna kill Elaine. He's gonna kill Catherine. He does hug her, and like we get like shots of Jeremy just looking angry, and it just keeps making me laugh. I'm sorry, Stephen R. McQueen
He's got like the
cannot do
twitching
intense.
nose, kind of like.
A fucking screenshot of it. He just can't
Back
do
at
the intensity
back at the
they want.
Lockwoods, Carol's talking to Tyler, and it's like, "Where have you seen Mason? He's been gone all day." And like, Carol's just like, his planet needed him, Tyler.
The planet needed him. He went to Florida.
He went to Florida. Elena talks to Stefan, and he apologizes because Jenna was the spy for Catherine. But then Elena's just like, "Oh, it looks like Catherine won because I'm breaking up with you."
She won.
She won.
She got to us.
She got to us. Meh.
And Damon of like, I fucked up. I
don't know why I did.
her.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know why that happened. I don't know why, but I antagonized her, and Elena's just like, it doesn't matter.
Fuck it, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Bye. Bye
Catherine
forever.
won.
Bye forever. Don't look at the other seasons after this one. Catherine is compelling Matt to kill Tyler, or attempt to kill Tyler.
To attack Tyler so that she can get a werewolf. She's gonna do it all again. She did this with Jimmy. Matt's the new Jimmy here.
Matt is Jimmy. Matt Jimmy. I don't even know how she got. Where did she find Matt? Where'd she find Matt?
But yeah, so she's compelling Matt to attack Tyler and to not stop attacking until Tyler kills him so she can get another werewolf. So she really needs this werewolf.
And that's the end of the episode.
That fucking bitch Catherine, you get away from Matt.
Get away from Matt.
He doesn't deserve it. He's a good boy.
There's only 4 songs this episode. This Equals Love by The Script. Tightened Up by The Black Keys. The Science of Fear by The Temper Trap. And
Keep seeing The Temper Trap.
Wires by Athlete.
Yes.
And this recap only took half an hour.
The weird thing is we really did enjoy this episode despite Ashe forgetting a lot of it.
Well, the problem is we usually record like right after we watch it, but we had to wait for a bit, and because of that I forgot like 30% of the shit that happened.
But no, don't take the fact that this ended up being kind of a short episode as like this was a bad one. No, this was a very like enjoyable, crazy episode.
It was just a bunch of crazy shit happening.
There's a lot more, like I said, there was a lot more torture in this show than I expected. I was not prepared.
I don't know if they can keep up this pace.
Yeah, there's got to be a crash point at some point.
There's got to be a crash point of just too much chaos or something. Or
like this has got to slow down at some point.
I would like to reiterate that we have like 16 episodes left in the season.
16, which is a lower number than the 22 we had last
No,
time.
every season is 22, but we have 16
we
left.
16 episodes left. Yeah.
Yeah. What the
Like,
fuck are they gonna do? Nothing.
There's got to be a low point. We cannot keep up this pace.
This shit's going crazy. Everyone's dying and shit. I thought Mason was gonna live longer than that, but no, Mason's dead.
No, he became the second person to die of heart extraction in this season, I think. I don't know. The list has like 2 people who I don't recall seeing in the last season, so I don't think. No, they're in the. Oh, these are in the original. Okay.
The original.
That's weird. They put the originals characters like above in terms of like people that got heart extracted on the wiki.
That's weird. Also, I think there's a review of the originals we can watch later if you're interested.
Probably. Sure.
Why not?
Maybe. Why not?
So I think we're about done actually.
Yeah, if that should do it for this episode.
I feel bad that it's kind of short. We might do another episode to make it up or something. I don't know.
Who knows?
Think about it.
We'll think about it. You can find us on YouTube where, Ash, you now have an RSS feed.
Yeah, YouTube let me set up an RSS feed, and it lets me upload directly these episodes to YouTube, which means I don't have to edit them in a stupid video program anymore.
Yeah.
They're up simultaneously on Spotify and YouTube at the same time.
And the great part that thanks to being on an RSS feed, he can just pick which order they're in now.
I can pick what order they're in. Like,
so that means you can actually have them in chronological order, which is just so great. Crazy idea.
I know some podcasts are like, oh, you might as well just watch the latest episode, but I don't know. This is an experience. We're experiencing the show. And the point is, like, either you're a fan of the show and you want to see what these 2 schlubs have to say about it, or
look, I'm a firm believer in chronological order on shit.
Or you haven't seen the show and you want to see what it's like, but you don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to pay $10 for HBO Max, which I understand.
Yeah.
There's not much on HBO Max to watch.
They're losing shit by the day, I believe.
They're losing shit by the day, and if they lose the Vampire Diaries, we'll have to stop watching HBO Max and switch to whatever the fuck's on there.
Or just sail the 7 seas on that one.
Yeah, but I wanted to do this legit.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we could be pirating these, but that feels kind of like a dick thing to do.
Yeah.
Because we're technically...
we only pirate the books. because LJ Smith doesn't get royalties from them.
LJ Smith got fired from her own book.
From her own book, so
that sucks.
That does suck.
I want to know about the Kitsune treasures. I
know. I want to get into the Shinichi stuff.
Yeah.
That comes out later, and Bloodwet or whatever.
Bloodwet.
Bloodwet, who turns into a giant owl.
I want to know what the fuck that looks like.
I want to see how that's written. Crazy.
Yeah, but it's pretty awesome to have an RSS feed that I can actually fucking use. Even though Spotify for podcasters is changing their stupid recording system to change it to something inconvenient and awful.
Yeah, we might end up having to only use YouTube RSS feed.
Maybe.
Spotify, your move.
Your move, Spotify. You got to fix this.
You can, of course, find us on anywhere else you can get a podcast. And on our Tumblrs, Ash Nightshade and Mega Fighter Free for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unintentional Halo reference, yeah.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
It took a second. Yeah, next episode will be longer, I think, maybe.
We're hoping.
We're hoping.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.